listening closely. We doing our own thing, but we doing this for the culture. Check out the topic. Don't be the subject. We keep it poppin'. You can be up next. We are more than culture. 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 We are more than culture. More than culture.
Yeah. When I was auditioning, I thought it was too.
Okay. That's the light right there that's gonna make me look slim. Appreciate it. That's the one. That's what we was waiting on. That one light. That's
called a beauty bar.
That's it right there.
That's a beauty bar.
That's a beauty bar.
Yeah. A beauty bar. Yes, cute.
Wow.
Trying to be cute.
Yeah.
You sexy.
I'm trying to be
I ain't lying, no.
Why I can't be cute? Why I can't be cute in our vaccine clips?
Man, the death of us all.
We in every vaccine clip. Hey, we in every vaccine clip like.
Right.
You're right.
Oh man. Oh, we gotta get to it.
They put 8 badges all around our faces and all around the thing to cover the logo. Like, come on, bro. That means the streets want it.
Yeah, stuff's been blowing up, y'all. So I said, let me go to my brother's platform.
Hey, man.
Let's get it, bro.
Come on, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
I done turned down some other
Come on now,
business, brother, but you know they don't have integrity.
See,
Now we gonna put the whole
That's
thing
the
out.
thing.
and that's what we was trying to say.
Hey man, that suit jacket work. We got to check it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
got
saying.
it back here. He was like,
I'll come back here. You know what I mean?
hey man, I saw one blazer.
Because when you left, I was like, he ain't never coming back. That John so hood.
Oh no,
He jumped right out
man, he
there.
had such a good time.
Spot, right?
Yeah, we was at Brown
Brown
Spot.
spot. You came
Shout
to
out
the
Brown
band,
Spot.
though. You
Yeah.
came to the.
I said it was the garage. The
You
trap
came
house.
straight in the bricks.
That was
Hey man, you know,
the
Yeah.
brick basement.
It looked like what they did the plans that on Dead Presidents when they
the light up top. That's
got the interrogation
you gonna be in the
light.
garbage can,
Right.
Like, God,
Right.
That was crazy.
Might well put an ad in the paper to go get everybody.
That's what I was trying to think of what he
bro, that's when
said.
Bokeem, what's his last name?
Bokeem Woodbine.
Woodbine
Bokeem
became certified for me,
Said
bro. I
that
was
nigga
like,
Cleon up there
what?
with a new Cadillac.
Underrated.
Super
He had
underrated.
that $100 people tell the Lord,
Underrated.
telling people the Lord gave that money.
Yeah, brother.
How you gonna rob a bank and start giving out $100 bills?
Yeah, see,
That's the blackest thing you can
It's
Yeah, right.
like the same week.
It's the Robin Hood theory, man.
You think they're not gonna notice 8 Cadillacs being purchased together?
They say, man,
By Negroes.
attention is
They
the
bought-
strongest drug.
They went to the same dealership together. Us.
You gonna,
Hey, what first thing you get if you hit? If like, all right, so not you didn't even rob a bank.
Right.
Your wife did. Boom.
Okay.
Wife hit a lick. You gotta ride with your queen. So boom, and she bring you back the money. What you gonna do? First thing you buy.
Going to Eddie's Gold.
What's that?
Get some grill. We get the grill.
where you going, grill? Lord have mercy.
I got going to Eddie Gold.
That's flea market.
Give it back to the community because I want to sow it back into the community.
All right, here we go, man. I think we solid.
I'm just kidding. We going to Wendy's, but then after that,
Get a 4 for 4.
we going to Waffle House, and then after we eat cheese eggs, we're gonna talk about stuff.
Man.
So
All right, got all that out the way,
Bruh.
ladies and gentlemen. It is a special day back.
Come on,
once
man.
again. Oh, you know what? Nope, Ronnie. I'm sorry.
Do your thing, right?
hey man, I got a call. I got a call from Sister Golda. She said, Brother Islam would like to come on your platform. And I was like, for real? Yeah. I had to get it back together. And then we got, yes, sister, thank you for that. So we got one of the culture's favorites, one of the most viewed episodes, one of the most clipped up episodes. We got Brother Rizza Islam in the culture, back in the culture, back.
brother.
You are technically a culture cousin. Like, you one of our cousins now. You the Compton
sure.
cousin.
Oh yeah, that's fact. That's
For
fact.
sure.
I appreciate it.
So how happy was y'all when Kendrick Lamar dropped?
That's a great start.
That's how we started, right?
Man.
That's a great start question. One time for the West Side. Let's go.
One time.
Oh, it was beautiful. And I'll say, to be honest with you, it wasn't just a moment. It truly is a movement that continued up to this very moment. There have been, I think YG recently did a unity march.
Yep.
That's last
wow.
weekend.
Yep.
So it continues, brother.
Yeah.
You know, the truces continue. It wasn't just for the West Coast. People were saying, oh, yeah, Drake inspired all that. No, it really wasn't that. The West Coast has constantly been pushing for unity and been doing it.
And we tired of killing each other too.
Absolutely.
Man,
I've been tired of that.
I've been listening to R&B so much lately.
As an adult, you like, why was I so
It's
bad?
tough to stomach.
I can't hear an NBA, a YNR, another one.
Bruh, I be in the car scatting.
You listen to jazz in the
To see YG walk down the street with all the rival gangs and they were walking together, and he had on that vest with no shirt and them dress shoes.
Some penny loafers on?
If I see YG with some sneakers on, I'm upset. I want, where are your dress shoes? And you white son.
With the black glove.
Yeah, we need dressed up highbrow YG.
most fashionable gangster.
Yeah, he changed it up. I like how he changed it up.
Some
Wingtips.
Right?
It's very subtle.
Tips and a motorcycle vest.
On the west side.
Where are you going, YG?
It's like Tupac and Prince cousin.
Tupac and Prince is
One
crazy.
time, everybody on the West Coast, man. So let's
it's
get it right
beautiful,
into
man.
it. I know you got some announcements to make, but we'll get in that in a minute. So I want to know, and everybody here probably wants to know, the first thing you thought, Biden drops out, Kamala comes in. What we got?
Expected, planned. Something I actually said was going to happen. More than likely. They activated what's called the 25th Amendment, I believe, which is where they deem a president unable or incapable of being a president, acting as president. He's not coherent enough. He can't think. He passes away, etc. One of these things.
I'm
just saying.
No.
Bro, that's wild. That's
He
wild.
did one time.
Biden keep dying.
They did reboot him.
You
They
know, the president
rebooted
died. You know the president died every morning in the meeting. He died, come back.
Okay, so if they pass away, the 25th comes in.
All of these different these are different circumstances where the
Correct.
vice president becomes the acting president. And so, yeah, that's something that they're looking at. And they said, well, he's going to drop out so that she can enter the race to become the presidential nominee for the Democratic Party. I already knew that was going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just from not only from certain things that I've analyzed, not just from my research, but because the policies that they're pushing right now, one, he doesn't have enough intellectual stamina anymore. Two, he doesn't have physical stamina anymore.
facts.
Three, that man can barely figure out where he is.
Man.
He's very
He's not
senile
coherent.
at this point.
Say,
And
can
really,
move the
it's-
meetings up to 2:00?
Yeah, no.
I gotta go to
It's
bed.
been elderly abuse at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
I was there watching the first debate for you. Will you stand up like, see?
I said that
I was
earlier.
just shaking my head the whole time, just like, this
I
is
had
a
to turn.
circus, brother. The whole world is watching. It's a circus.
Biden was shaking his head as well, but he didn't mean to. It's just
So you saying you knew it was a part of the plan. So what
Yes.
is there a deeper part that we need to?
Well, basically, the overall point is Kamala Harris is bought and paid for actually worse than most candidates. Now, that's just a fact. Her number one biggest sponsor is AIPAC. If anyone knows about
looked
AIPAC,
that
you're
up.
talking about the American Israeli Public Action Committee. This is the group of people who are from Israel, Zionists primarily, who fund political candidates, and they brag about the fact that they fund political candidates in America who do things that benefit Israel. So these are people who are literally from another nation funding candidates in this nation to pass policies that benefits their
So
nation.
they must have Biden too because he wasn't saying nothing.
Absolutely.
Okay, copy. All right.
Furiously pro Israel.
AIPAC.
AIPAC.
I don't even look that up.
So basically, any politician that is funded by them, their relationship to America, their loyalty to America comes second to that of Israel. So they are for Israel first, America second, which is very sad because that kind of technically makes you a double agent.
No, you know,
Them damn Jays, boy.
you know the weird thing, bro. It's like
Just saying.
Telling
we're
you, bro.
supposedly the biggest and the
Jays,
best
crazy.
country, but we owe everybody and we're in everybody's palm.
Absolutely.
It's like
and just as a
wherever we-
quick point, so this doesn't get clipped up, Donald Trump also is heavily in support of Israel as well. So just make that very clear.
I feel like he'll tell you though.
He
like,
got-
I am,
he go
so
where the
what?
money
Like,
at.
I feel-
Yeah, he has more money than Kamala, obviously, from his own businesses. So he doesn't necessarily have to do everything that they want. But
He
then
can say
again,
no a
I
couple
don't know.
times.
He possibly can say no, but again, I don't trust either candidate. So I want to make that very clear. So
So
that,
do-
I'm not pushing for either or.
Do you believe lobbyists are the real controllers?
Lobbyists are an extension of the real controllers.
The money.
Yeah, lobbyists are just the employees, the people, the runners.
They're the mouthpiece.
The
Middleman.
mouthpieces. Yeah, those are the ones, hey, we have this much money for you. The money didn't come from them. It came through them to let you know that it's coming from here if you do this for us. So lobbyists have, oil, gas, pharmaceutical companies, AIPAC, etc. They offer lots and lots of money. This is the main reason why I tell people when it comes to politics, when they say, well, look, you need to vote for this person. Okay, so to vote etymologically goes back to a word that means to wish. So number one, voting is not what puts people into a position. It is the money. It is who has the
Facts.
influence to put them in a position by way of funding.
Yes, sir.
Local voting, Far more feasible, far more logical. Cool. Talking about, city council members, you're talking about the mayor, you're talking about school board. Okay, that's better when it comes to voting. When it comes to senator, when it comes to assembly persons, when you're going up and up and up, especially to the presidential candidacy, now you're talking about funding. If you do not have money behind your vote means nothing. Facts. It's very simple. It's plain and simple. There is no getting around that. You also have to look at something called final clubs. Final clubs. These are not sororities. These are not fraternities. This is a group, a specific clandestine group that is on certain college campuses that groom presidential candidates. These are people.
Oh, it's like the skulls, like the movie.
Oh yeah, skull and bones and different things of that nature. You have a lot of presidents who were groomed, meaning they looked at these people in college and they said, he'll be good or she'll be good for this position or that position. They fund you, they get certain contracts so that they can kind of move you along into positions of power inside of the U.S. government. That's normally how this goes.
My nephew about to go to college. I need to see.
Yeah,
Bro, that's
See they get down with these skulls.
Are y'all hiring? Y'all,
Break this generation of curse, nephew.
So what?
That sounds worse than Nickelodeon.
What do we do as citizens, as looking at the political landscape? To me, it looks like the coyotes versus the hyenas. Like, who do we pick? We got to pick one, or you just sit it out. What do we do? Like,
do we have to pick one?
If you don't pick one, you're gonna get who you don't want the most.
And you know what? That's interesting because they say, well, we have to choose the lesser of the two evils. Okay, if you choose this person, that's fine because you're at least making a decision. Or if you don't choose this person, you're choosing that person. If you don't vote for Kamala, you're voting for Trump. Okay, no. So first of all, I don't want to be a prostitute. I don't need a pimp. Let's make this clear. You are not going to shame me as a black man to voting for this woman or this man. That's not how this goes. If I want to vote for somebody, it is because their policies and their record demonstrates that they are proven to be trustworthy, and it means that they're actually going to do something for me and my people. Cool. Their record shows it. Their policies speak of it. Cool. Their reputation shows and demonstrates, hey, they've been doing things on behalf of the people to fight for equality. Cool. That's why I vote. Not because she's a black woman. Stop. We learned that from Obama, or we should have. Not because, Trump, hey, I make 6 figures or more. He's good for business. Okay, that makes a little more sense, but still, stop. Because that's just one little piece.
Right.
So let's be clear here. I have not met one person who can give me 10 policies of each candidate.
I was about to say, you were saying all those characteristics in somebody you got to vote for. You must never voted.
Come on now.
Right. Sound like I can't think of nobody that's been alive since we've been alive that you just named.
And it goes to, Rizza, come on now. You got to be logical. That's the problem. I am being logical. You want me to not be logical and to simply go with whoever we can just vote for this person, that person. Then what's going to happen later on when that person who gets in office does something wrong, then you're going to get mad at me and say, well, look at your boy.
Your man.
Look at your girl.
That's your man's in them.
See, and mind you, this is why I'm being very careful when I tell people vote for whoever you choose.
Of course.
If Kamala is the person you want, fine. If Trump is the person you want, fine. My main thing is I'm focusing on building up our own communities and creating solutions among our own people. That's it. Why? Because the only thing we're going to be doing is the same thing that we're going to be doing before and after the damn presidential election. Building up our own community. We have to focus on that. I'm not playing this game anymore. I don't trust Kamala Harris. I don't trust Donald Trump. I have lots of reasons why I don't trust either one. I'm not going to endorse either one. I have been called by both of their camps.
Donald Trump called you?
He didn't call me.
Oh, I was trying to say, bro.
Hey, bro, if you put on that red hat, brother, I promise you this. The sun and the moon will collide.
How you doing, Rizza?
The sun and the moon will collide.
Hey, Tyler, like, what's up, Rizza? It's Don.
Right.
How you doing?
Big Donnie.
Got some things to talk about?
Look outside. I got some bow ties out there. You like them?
I was just thumbing through this final call.
Oh, my God. Bean pies are awesome. Did you do, like,
All right, so
everything you
real
think?
question.
I was called by both of their camps,
What
just so you know.
what should black people policy look like? Like what are our policies? We don't have no plan.
Well, the first thing is I'll start with, I won't go to this one first. Let me say that second. Number one, land acquisition.
Talk your
Okay,
shit.
divvy up land based on what? Okay, you could say lineage. You could say on those based off of who were the descendants of those who were slaves, foundation of Black Americans, those of us who have parents who were brought here, who were enslaved in different areas of the United States of America. Okay, you can go into that area. Land, that's tangible because everything that we need comes from the land. And as far as Khan said, everything that we need is in the land. Okay, we can do that, number one. Number two, you can go to canceling debt, student loan debt, which is what Biden did recently over the last 2 years, I believe.
Yeah.
He kind of did it.
Yeah, right. For some folks, right? Hit some of them.
Yeah.
Couple billion here, another couple billion there canceled. Okay, cool. That was nice, but a whole lot more than that.
Like, we still need it, my boy.
No, for sure. Another thing I'll mention, because a lot of people I know still heard
They
it.
called me today.
Oh,
I say to do last.
yeah.
He bought a new car and
Oh, so you go.
people called you.
That's hilarious.
That's terrible.
You want more exclusive content?
Shit that you can't see nowhere else.
Anywhere else.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Yes.
We got different tiers for your budgets.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Come shop with us.
Yes.
We telling everything over there.
It's 5, 10, 20, but y'all will see when y'all get there. Y'all,
But yeah, but you can get a 10 and a 5. That makes 15.
Yeah. Patreon exclusive content, man. Never before seen footage, new and old, man. Make sure you tap in.
Weekly drops or bi-weekly drops, early releases, early ticket
releases.
access.
And what happens on Patreon stays on Patreon. You dig?
Yeah.
More than culture.
You just can't not touch that microphone.
I can't.
And the other thing I mentioned is reparations, for sure. Now, a lot of people go back and forth. Well, man, you wasn't there. You was there. Okay, the Jewish state of Israel receives $8 to $10 billion off the top every year. Number one, all the different people who were dealt negative abuse. Matter of fact, let me not go over that so fast. Jewish state of Israel receives $8 to $10 billion off the top every year. I'm talking about off the gross, not the net. I'm talking about before all the bills in America are paid.
We get you out first.
Israel gets a check. So I want to make sure we marinate on that first because
That's-
their Holocaust didn't happen.
Wow.
Okay, so when you look at that, then you can turn over to, well, what happened with Ukraine? Over $150 billion that have been sent to them in less than 3
Like
months.
quick.
And quick, wait a minute. So don't go into this, well, we don't have no money
Oh,
for
no, we
reparations.
got
Well,
the
wait.
bread.
No, you do. You just simply decide not to divvy it up here. Okay, so again, I'm absolutely for reparations. Why? Because I believe that a negative, harmful, destructive circumstance that was dealt to anybody needs to be repaired. That is what a reparation is. It is to repair for wrong that was done. That's all. It happened with the Chinese. It happened with certain native nations here on this area. It happened for a lot of other people except for us. So I absolutely believe that's a part of the policy. Then you go into other things dealing with a bill dealing with the anti-black hate bill. Right, so you have the Asian hate bill. You have all these other bills. You have there's a bill that just came out dealing with, here we go again, Ashkenazic Zionist Jewish people, where basically you can't speak against Israel in America.
What's that,
Why
the
I say
Kanye
Jay.
bill?
It's an anti-Semitic bill.
That's literally why I say the letter.
Yeah, no, seriously, they have a bill which benefits them when they don't. This is not their land. The Holocaust didn't happen here. Again, you suffered. I get that, but we need an anti-black hate bill.
Yeah,
right?
because they passed
So-
the Asian hate crime bill right after the shooting. It was
Yes,
like
sir.
so fast. It was
Very
like
quick.
it's very offensive. It's like, come on, y'all. Like,
and
it's
that bill dealing with
that say
anti-Semitism passed within 2 months.
it's nothing that say don't kill black people.
So,
like,
do you see what I'm saying?
we just want the police to stop shooting us. Number one, just stop.
We have to stop killing each other, and the police have to stop doing it as well. So, but again, there should be a bill that at least demonstrates that if you do this without any reasonable doubt, without any self-defense, really, etc., that is a hate crime.
Yeah.
Very simple. That's part of policy, right? So there are policies. We can go into all this. Very simple. But if you tell me, listen, don't be asking all these questions, Rizza. Just stop challenging people. Just vote for the woman. Okay, so this is what the majority
that's
of
what
these
they
Negroes
saying.
are saying right now.
That's what they're saying to everybody.
That's a lot of
Actors,
barbershop.
comedians,
They got on
singers,
flyers for
rappers.
saying, she said, let's find out some policy. They like, you stupid. Like,
Whoa. I ain't been on that algorithm. Don't be trying to tell me what.
That's
Carlos tweeted, he said, it done got serious. Plied done got out the car. Carlos Miller is the king.
Flies went out the car. and changed
Plies
it.
ain't been
That
out
was
the
an
car
amazing tweet.
yet.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
it's very sad, brother. I've seen people that, of course, it doesn't shock me. It just disappoints me that in 2024, going in 2025, we still have Negroes who are bending over for a system that does not bend over for them, that does not fight for them, that doesn't do much at all for them. And it's sad because you don't ask for the qualifications, you ask for the color. See, I don't get this now. Okay, so what are they going to say? Okay, we're going to put somebody who looks like you in office who does the same thing we're going to do in the first place.
With our plan of action.
No, my brother. I mean, if that's all it takes, okay.
Can we just be real? The electoral college is crazy anyway. The votes don't even count. We suggested for the senators in the House to vote for the person we pick. Like, please do what we say. Like, that's crazy anyway.
Let me ask you this question. Why would a nation that doesn't believe that the average citizens within its own borders are intelligent enough to live everyday life give over the power to vote in a person who is going to control and affect their entire population. Why would they give you the power to do that?
Because Kamal said the game be cheap.
The game be cheap.
The game do be
That's
cheap.
a T-shirt. The game be cheap.
That was the first episode. The
Yeah,
game
it
be
was.
cheap.
So I don't want to stay on politics for the whole entire episode.
Absolutely.
It is good to know. But I have a question. Has there ever been a politician on any level that you have endorsed or you thought about? There was like, okay, this is a guy or a girl a woman that is lined up with my interests.
Recently, City Councilwoman Keosha Bell, I believe
Bell.
South Fulton, Georgia. That is a
Okay.
sister who I've endorsed because of her work and reputation in doing the work in Georgia and in other areas of the United States. I have personally seen the work that she has done, her. Also, our brother Mark Baker, Councilman Mark Baker as well. These are people who have done work, who have passed legislation, who have fought for the people, fed the homeless, put in policies, got not only backpacks and things like that, but stuff for children and for elders. I mean, they really have done the work. Those I have endorsed. Like I said, that's on a local level.
Yeah.
And I'm not even from here.
Right.
You
I
see
was
what I'm
about to say,
saying?
Georgia.
I'm not
Okay,
even
I heard of Keosha Bell before.
Oh yeah. Those are two I've endorsed more than that. But again, I'm not political. But I do support good people.
Yeah. So I just wanted, to make sure people
Absolutely.
at home knew that there's some politicians that they can, look up to and
Yes.
say like, okay, somebody's
We
doing
have
it
some
right.
good folk.
Yeah,
There are some good ones for sure.
Want to bash them all.
Absolutely.
How you feel about the YSL Woody? You see them?
Hilarious.
I wanted to ask Kamal about that. How is he still? How did he get to go to court and then go home? What's going on here?
He was on the fan bus.
He is. He's just testifying.
He's not
So
locked
he's
up.
not right. He's not under.
But he ain't really testifying. It's like he gotta.
That's what happens when you get somebody immunity in
Yeah.
order for them to testify. Then once they get there,
So he flipped the cheat code on them.
Yeah, because I haven't followed the case.
He said, "Hey, I told that lady in the back, I made up everything. I made up everything.
I just blamed it on
I just
Thug.
told that lady again, cause y'all maybe."
So how you don't go to jail when you say that? I don't get that.
I mean, the Fulton County they have
This is a
a
mistrial.
lot of issues. It's definitely going to end in a mistrial. It probably already should have when the judge recused himself, and then the second judge had to recuse herself as well.
Oh, I ain't really
They on the third judge now.
Oh man, it's a Netflix.
Boy,
special.
when
Crazy.
the night Thug get out at the flame,
Oh yeah, it's up.
Atlanta's gonna be on fire.
It's
Atlanta
up.
finna go crazy, boy. There ain't gonna be no dresses left nowhere. All the purses gonna be gone out of Louis.
So I know you're going to several shows and several podcasts.
Yes.
And we appreciate you for stopping with us first. So what do you have going on in the moment that's got you back kind of out on the tour with it?
Oh man, I have a lot of things actually happening. So first off, the biggest thing that I'm looking at is we're doing a lot of talking and not enough actual tangible building in the community. Now, shout out to all of those who are doing that because there are a lot of people doing that as well. But we don't promote more so of the building rather than just the talking. So a lot of podcasts, as you know, blew up during COVID because everybody had to stay in the house. So people had to find a way to do something because people was going crazy. So they said, I need to get up here and start talking and get this energy off. And I looked at, okay, we have the same issues dealing with our health. The biggest thing that I looked at and what I've been advocating for is our health. After COVID, over 5 billion people, as y'all know, were experimented on with the shot. All right? Over 5 billion people took at least one dose. As a result of that, number one, a study of 99 million people was conducted. 99 million, I'm going to say this one more time, 99 million who took at least one dose. And what was the result of that study? This was publicly published now.
What happened to him?
Number one, neurological issues, brain and spinal issues. Number two, Guillain-Barré syndrome. Number three, a host of reproductive issues, and I believe upper respiratory issues as well. This is as a result, this is publicly
One shot.
published knowledge now that they're saying these were the effects from those who took the CV-19 shot. Now remember, y'all know, we told you.
Oh, for sure.
We were saying this. Now again, I know people took it, but my biggest thing was what I refused to do is to get back out here after now the science is coming out, the truth is coming out, to just be like, hey y'all, we told you.
Yeah, no.
Right.
I'd rather not do that. What I wanted to do, and thankfully I can say we have done, is come out with a solution with which to help with that. So, because people are like, well, damn, man, I guess that's it now.
All right.
I
Don't
count my
drink
days.
this Drano.
Yeah, right. So I
I
said,
got
no.
it.
Sip
I'm
this
about to go.
bleach.
No, right, exactly. So I got with some of the some scientists, herbalists, and came up with a herbal solution that helps with detoxifying from the spike protein that was in that shot.
Oh, that's fine.
That was injected to people.
That's nice.
The
Scientifically
anti-vaccine? That's
right.
Oh yeah, 'cause my mom. I need that because my mom took it and I was still upset about that.
Yeah, no, a lot of people.
They got on the old people first.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. They
Y'all gonna
preyed
die
on
scared.
fear.
Scared the hell out
You guys gonna
Yeah.
die
My
if you don't
mama
take it.
was
You like,
scared
what
to
the
death,
hell?
man.
No, for
I
sure.
felt so bad because I was like, please don't. But you know what
no,
I mean?
They got my parents got the booster.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
all that, man. They were scared to do it. Like, think about it. That's all they were saying. And it was real crazy because when they started talking about the age range of people that were
Yes.
could be affected mostly.
Yes.
Normally, I don't listen to that because I was younger. And then the numbers hit me. I was like, wait a minute, I'm in that range. Let me turn this back up. And shout out to my homeboy, man, for getting me that fake vaccination card so I could keep working on TV.
Oh, yeah.
God
Shout out
bless
to you,
I
brother.
was gonna say,
Yeah, they
he
was
been on
making
the
us
show
get it.
before.
Shout
Y'all
out
know
to
him.
you,
Shout
brother.
all the
out.
rich folks was getting the cards.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was busting it down for 150. He hit me in the head. Now I ain't gonna lie. I thought we were better friends than that.
And I got 2 of them.
he got you spent 300.
You know what I'm saying? So instead of we got brother Rizza, I don't want to tell the story.
No, he finna go to it.
So I had a young female, you know what I'm saying?
right.
So instead of like doing tricking, I was, giving her
You was
some.
buying the vaccine
Come
card?
on now, I'm buying vaccine cards out here. You feel me?
That's a COVID flex. That's a COVID
different level
only
of
flex.
tricking.
Different level, baby.
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I'll show
Girl,
y'all
he
this
bought me
here.
a vaccine card.
He talking about what?
Goodness.
I'm gonna show y'all this now. This is the infamous black box.
Okay.
You see this black box, you know what this is, and I brought one for each
shoot.
one of my
Hold on.
brothers.
Oh man, we gonna open it together.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
Just
brother.
Thank you,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah, yeah.
Here you go.
I just want to say this the only brother that makes me sit my posture, like you know what I'm saying. When you
Yeah, I
sit
feel
down.
bad for slouching, but
You can't
this
slouch
chair is
on,
killing my
brother.
back.
You all right? Yes, sir.
I'm
Y'all
over here
go
like,
ahead
you
and,
sure you don't want to go to
come
Apple
on.
Falcons and see what
It's
they
time.
do?
And this is the first, our first guest that ever bought us anything.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Everybody else
Sure.
be taking water and juices.
Merch,
Y'all got some more.
t-shirts,
Y'all got some more.
I got
hoodies?
some more hats. All right.
Where them hats at?
Y'all
Here
go
we
ahead and
go.
open it. Let me know if you can figure it out. It's right in the front. There you go.
Hey, Tyler,
All
don't
right.
open boxes.
You know I know.
Tyler don't know how to open boxes. Why you not? Come here.
Intellectual power.
So this is called intellectual
Baby,
power.
I'm on the way home. I'm finna tear your ass down.
It's interesting that you say that.
That's not what
This ain't no blue
I'm
chew,
finna-
bro.
look.
You know what? It's interesting that you say that because
Hey, I'm headed over there.
so the website is intellectualpower.net,
This is nice.
and these are glass containers that you have in your
I
hand.
was about to say this feels different in
No,
there.
Absolutely. No
definitely,
plastic.
definitely couldn't squeeze it.
Glass containers, 13 herbs. 13 herbs from the island of St. Lucia. So your brother was not playing. I left the
Okay.
country to get some of the most non-GMO, organic, natural, in the wild, ancestral herbs on the planet. And I had to come up with a solution for the health of the people. Not only is this for, of course, brain health, nervous system health, so it helps with memory, it helps with cognition, it helps with brain fog, all of that. It also helps with rest, very good sleep if you have an issue with that. It also does help with digestion.
Come on, that's me right
Because
there.
the herbs, and I'm going to list some of the herbs so y'all know.
All them lamb chops.
Is this
y'all been eating.
vibranium, brother? Some intellectual power.
I'm telling you, but it has, so
Okay,
the
boy,
digestive system, the
here.
memory and nervous system, also it helps with the reproductive system.
Hey.
All right, so I'm just mentioning this, so I'm just
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show 'em, you know what I'm talking about?
I'm just saying, so a lot of the herbs actually help with restoring the reproductive system. It helps with that.
Oh, come on,
All
man.
right.
Oh, yeah, I'm headed home, bro.
It helps with
See y'all
boosting the
later.
immune
You're saying
system
we
as
have
well.
a chance.
we saying we got a chance.
And of course, energy. So
Knocks
it
the
helps with at least
cobwebs
4
off.
areas of the body. Y'all hilarious. So if you go to
This is a great
intellectualpower.net, I'll list some of the ingredients. You
Say it one
have
more time. for us.
intellectualpower.net.
Here we go.
All right. And I'm going to tell you now, just know, everybody who has been on this, we're at over 400 5-star reviews already. This has been out for less than 9 months, just so you know. So you go to the website, look at the reviews, look at the science page that we have on there. So some of the ingredients we have in there are bladderwrack. We have sea moss in it.
Saw that.
Hey.
We have some of the herbs that a lot of people from the Caribbean know, which is patchouli. Some of you may know that for the scent.
Patchouli.
Patchouli, we have
scent. Yeah, that's an
verbine.
incense.
We have carpenter's bush. We
Seen
have
that.
sensitiva. We have basil, rosemary. We have turmeric.
Yeah, good
We
choice.
have a
Swelling.
lot of
You feel me? Inflammation.
Swelling.
inflammation.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This
Got
a
that
fat folk
rosemary.
pill. Appreciate it, man. You
Fat
made a
folk
fat
pill.
folk pill. I knew you
It's
see.
phenomenal,
You
brother.
came and seen me. It was like I got to make him something to
What's
get that
that?
out of here.
What's fit weed?
Fit weed is another one. That is for anti-seizures, anti-fits.
Oh,
Hence the name
man.
Fit weed. It helps
Is it a
with
sativa?
bleeding. Sensativa is also, well, here you go.
I was just wondering,
Well, I will
brother.
mention this. So if you look up Sensativa, if you look up videos, which by the way, I have videos of me with every single one of these plants in the wild on the island. Sensativa is one of the living plants. So when you touch the leaves, they close up. Right in front of you. So it's kind of, you can say the way it looks like a cousin to a Venus flytrap, right?
Will you cut it to the screen?
It don't scream. But in the it's hilarious, y'all. Funny.
That's
I'm
wild.
gonna look at videos of Sensativa and be like, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. But even if you look at the video on my website, intellectualpower.net, you'll see me do a demonstration with the leaves. But at night, the leaves close. In the daytime, the leaves open. So it's a living plant. So all of that is in there. Sensativa does help with reproduction.
I was going to ask you about the first one. It says vervain.
Vervine is,
Vervine, okay.
Vervine is another one. Blue vervine, which is also very good for sleep, anti-depression, good for the immune system, nervous system, brain fog, all of that. It's very, very good. Oh, you'll smell. Go ahead and open it, brother.
Bro, that thing smells good, actually, bro. Like,
How can we get these
you know,
at
some
all
pills
the gas
stink.
stations?
Most herbs.
He said the herbal gas station.
Hey, so what, just get one at a time?
Well,
Or go crazy?
Well, there are three
Nah,
different.
bruh.
Yeah, but now
The
look.
bottle, bro. Read it.
Read the bottle and the instructions.
We got the inventor right
got a
here,
little
brother.
CD insert.
Why read when you
Gotta
can
take
listen
3
to
off
the
the
good
rip.
brother?
And also, there's a QR code on the bottle. So you can take your phone, scan the code, takes you straight to the website.
Yeah,
So you want to
for
look at your
jumpstart
individual circumstance, your individual needs.
Yeah.
There are 3 different ways to take it. Either you take 3 in the morning or at night. So if your rest is really bad, if you can't get to sleep, if you have insomnia, issues like that, 3 at night. It doesn't knock you out like NyQuil. It doesn't do that. It just helps you to go to sleep when you're ready. Also, this helps you to remember your dreams. So you have a lucid dream.
I'm about to take 3 now.
I can play the numbers. Yes, sir.
I'm just saying this
They
is
go crazy.
So I can play the numbers.
Man, that's where all my trauma is.
I may not want to do this. I've been doing a good job of not dreaming.
I'm trying to forget my dreams for you.
Right.
Yeah, bro. Think I want to
these-
remember living in the jungle?
And these crazy. And even the capsules themselves, a lot of the capsules normally are made out of pig fat, some type of plastic.
Absolutely.
The capsules are made out of vegetable fiber.
Come on, man.
So this is vegan friendly for those,
yeah.
vegetarian friendly, etc. All of what you have is recyclable. The cotton
sure.
insert, the cardboard box, and the glass container. So I mean, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a solution. My point is, I had to come up with something that helps with the health of the people. I've been talking about health for over 20 years, and I said, I'll be damned, brother, if I come back out here after COVID and just tell y'all some more bad news. Basically,
Come on,
We can
man.
definitely put a link in the description. Just
for
for
sure.
those who order from More Than Culture from this interview, you get a 15%
come on, man. Hey, Coach Rick, go get you 2 bottles because you can put your weed in this after you get through.
After you get done, because it smells good.
You know what? That's terrible because in some of the 5-star reviews, some people
on.
saying the bottle is too good to throw away, so I put my other herbs in it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not endorsing you do that at all.
That's the
not
first
Bro,
thing.
but you made it out of Baccarat glass.
What
do you expect us to do?
Were recyclable. That's recycling.
We trying to keep it going.
So type in More Than Culture, the same way the show is spelled. At checkout, you will get 15% off of
Culture
your
Ricans,
order.
get you
So
some.
shout out to my brothers. Shout out to
shout out to you.
Shout out to
That's
you,
our
brother.
first discount code, man.
Come on,
Really?
shout out
Gifts
yeah.
and
Oh,
discounts. Nobody brings us
2024.
anything.
They don't give us.
Yeah, that- I don't
Let's
like
sell your
that.
product.
I know we joke a lot, but I
Making
was serious
people
about that.
Pay full price for stuff.
Yeah, see, no, I don't like that.
All you ladies out there that's been smoking hookah for the last 10 years, this is for
This
you.
is for you.
I got you. Holla at
We're gonna restore your brain fog.
Man, if you go and look at the restore your brain fog,
Yeah.
clear up your brain fog.
Get rid of brain fog.
You don't wanna-
You're
Restore
restoring.
it.
Here we go. Get this down.
You got to take yours right now, brother. When you go to the website, the main thing I want y'all to do is don't just buy because brother Rizza's sitting here or because your brothers, y'all like them. Don't do that. I'm not interested in that at all. I appreciate it, but I sincerely want you to know what you are getting and how it's going to help you. Go and look at the reviews. That's the first thing I want you to do. Go and look at what people have said themselves. Different ages, people did it with videos, pictures. They're saying I was changing their life, balancing out your hormones. It's a big thing for women and men. Again, sleep, energy. A lot of people saying they no longer need coffee. All that.
that's
It's a lot, brother. I'm just saying what people said.
Can we bust these down into 3 packs? Put them in back behind it with the back. Let me get the backwoods and some intellectual power.
Nickel bags.
Right.
I'm just saying I would buy this at the gas station. Let me
He
get
said bust them down into 3 packs.
Let me get a backwoods and
Get
electrical power
and
back.
backwoods.
I'm trying to unleash my intelligence, bro. Yeah.
You get a black rhino, yellow jacket.
Oh no!
honey pack, two of them.
This is
Black
where the
bag.
hood buying their pills at. They like,
Nah, this is dope, man.
Nah,
this is
dope,
great,
for
man.
real,
We
for real.
gonna definitely.
I took
tell
3
people about
myself.
this.
Just did.
You
All
drink.
right, let us know how you feel. You know, my brother has been losing weight and walking.
Shout out to y'all.
You
Shout
know
out
what
to
I
all
mean?
of y'all.
Probably since
brother.
the last time he was here. When did you start?
June of 2023.
Oh, so never mind.
A lot of people taking this as a pre-workout as well.
Okay.
This has to mention that black employees, black owned, black harvested. On the island, we have roughly 5 employees, a warehouse on the island. They all black.
Oh, we gotta pull up. You know,
That's
we
what's
can
up.
go to St. Croix a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
Me
go.
and Ronnie,
Say,
so.
yeah,
Just want to mention that to y'all. So we have employees, brother. Your brother that also creating jobs.
Come on now.
Come on,
Thank you,
Clap it
brother.
up, bro.
Rizza
Yes,
Islam.
sir.
Since we
get
talk
y'all some
about
white
empower the
slaves,
community, could you?
Oh my
Black
God.
employees, y'all didn't get y'all some white slaves now.
Since we empower the community, could you shout out your barber? Because you got you got the top fade in the country right now. No,
Oh man,
Gotta shout the barber.
Nah,
out.
for
Shout the
sure.
culture. That's what
OG
the
brother
culture's
Patrick,
about.
man, that's my barber.
Okay.
Shout out to
Brother
Patrick.
Patrick,
Patrick
my
got
brother, love my
you.
brother.
That's that Nas. It was written.
Over a decade, same one, brother. You gotta
Clean.
trust your barber.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So a personal question, like, do you ever have days where you just like, man, I'm so tired of niggas, bro. I'm so tired of fighting for us. Because I know Colin Kaepernick every once in a while, like, yo, I gave up my whole career. And niggas don't even like me like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody was like wearing Kaepernick jerseys
He's
before.
trolling now, though.
Yeah, he talking about I want to play still.
Yeah,
Like, bro, no, you gave that up. Once they gave you $7 billion.
Yeah, they gave him so
they
much
would
bread.
Never let you
Yeah, you
play
never
again.
gonna
But
play again.
Seriously, though, I mean, like, obviously not, you're not tired of niggas, but like to say it's like, man, I'm doing all this and that. I'm getting pushed back from my own community. Got like,
Oh yeah, around 3:30 every day.
Every day.
yeah.
Every day. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel
We
that
tough,
way at times.
man.
No, for sure.
We tough.
Minister Farrakhan said that we are the most difficult people to serve and the most difficult people to help. Hard head, stiff neck,
I could have told
rebellious.
Farrakhan that.
No, really,
we
brother.
are tough.
You have to have love to help black people. I mean, you have
Yes.
to. What Mr. Farrakhan said, we must love our people more than they hate themselves.
Come on,
It is
man.
Ooh, that's the good
extremely
one right there.
difficult, especially dealing with, like you said, some of our own people who will come out and attack you for genuinely helping. I'm not talking about scamming people. I'm not talking about pretending. I'm talking about genuinely putting your life on the line to help your people. It is very hard. It is very hard, bro. But I know that this is the mission that I was raised to be a part of. I've been on this since I was 9 years old. Nobody but God, Allah gave it to me. So nobody's gonna take me off of my post. I don't really care how many people say whatever. You're not gonna say it to me in person, even if you do. You will understand why you don't say it with the same energy. We are on a mission, and that mission is we are helping to resurrect the dead of our people. If you are not with that, that's cool. Just go into your little dusty corner and leave us alone. That's all. Just don't stop us from doing the work. I'm cool with you doing your own thing, but just don't try to stop us from doing the work of helping our people.
Nah, for sure, bro.
And he big in real life. He'll punch you in your
Oh,
face.
yeah.
I'm just saying, he big.
Hey.
Don't be fooled by the suit.
Let me tell you
defensive
something.
end big. Like,
Forget the suit. You ain't
Combine.
even gonna see the hits, bro.
That's
Like we was like,
What happened to you, bro?
bro, I'm outside
Okay.
doing what I does. And I seen 2 brolic shouldered Negroes getting prepared. And I'm like, what's going on? They ain't say nothing.
They ain't know you.
But they ain't know me, bro. I ain't know them either. He told me, I'm trying to get to know them.
what you trying to do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's up? They was like, and then they started surveilling. I was like, oh, they would. Okay, they.
Oh, you talking about, okay. Yeah.
Because they was talking. They was cool
With each other.
with each other.
Yeah.
Like, boy, you went crazy on the arms today. I see you, dog. I see you with the workout, brother.
Then you pulled up. Yeah.
And then they see me and they turned into some.
You got to earn trust, Reemo.
Hey, brother. I mean, I'm from the South. Hello, how you doing?
Hospitality, yes sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes sir. Yes sir.
And they was like,
I'm from Allah.
I'm from my life.
Now, wait, were they in the nation? Were they?
I ain't gonna say if they wasn't
Okay,
because I don't want to, you know what I mean.
Yes,
I
sir,
don't
yes,
want
sir, yes,
to.
sir.
I don't want them to jump on me.
No, you'll be all right. You'll be fine.
You know. But yeah, how y'all doing, brothers? How y'all doing? Y'all good? Can we talk now? How y'all
It's all
doing? You
love,
good?
brother.
Love.
No,
Do you,
sure.
do you watch like any sports? You watch any football, basketball?
Boxing, football, and basketball rarely, but mostly boxing, martial arts. Yeah,
Football been kind of turning my stomach lately because I watch Hard Knocks and they just to see these white men talk about these black boys at this combine, it just bothered me so bad.
I'm not finna play a nigga that much to run the ball. I said, hold on.
It was like
It was crazy.
them talking about us like
Right.
property
It
was
was-
like,
yeah, it
excuse
was-
me.
it was
Well, that
tough
is the
to watch.
industry. That is it. That's something that a lot of our people don't want to admit. But again, sport and play is okay.
Take it back to Rome.
There you go.
All right.
All right.
Doom, doom,
Good clear, brother.
doom, doom, doom,
It's precisely where I was
doom,
going.
doom, 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 doom.
The Circus Maximus over in Rome. Whenever the people start to get restless, started to ask questions, start to figure out that they were being played by the leadership would send them off to the circus. They would have circuses and they would give them bread and they would throw Christians to the lions and they would have all these fights with gladiators so that the people would no longer question anymore. So when you deal with Super Bowl, when you deal with the playoffs and the finals, when you deal with all of these things, just know, yes, it is a part of a slave-like way of conditioning the people. Now, are everyone who plays sports slaves? No, but the institution itself is a slave-like manipulated field. That's just understand what environment you're in. That's all. You may not be a slave in your mind, but we have this brother here, 6'1", when you're talking about drafts.
Right.
Looking at your record, oh, he scored this many points, he jumped this high, he's this tall.
Got your feet.
Oh, yeah, he can run this fast. Okay, well, that is exactly what they did on the auction block. That is what it is. But they said, well, no, reason they're making a lot of money. Until they open their mouth and try to say something that has meaning, and then they're told, shut up, nigga, and dribble.
Yeah.
So just make it very clear. Just understand the environment that you're in.
It's
So-
also being like, everybody's in the world is dying from this illness, but we need y'all to go in this bubble and play basketball to like make sure everybody stops talking about the marches. We need LeBron. Hey, bro,
Think they
need
were
to go in
bad
that
'cause-
bubble, man. Leave your family and go play basketball in the bubble.
They threw them boys in a bubble.
But bro, you see, and then when they were about to boycott one of the, I guess it was a playoff game in the bubble
The
because
dude got shot.
because I don't even know what happened. There was so much stuff happening at the time.
He shot the dude in the back, the
Was
spine.
it Wendy's?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was
Okay, because I know
He lived, though.
actually
He lived, but
Other
it was-
NBA player had got his leg broken by the police, and that was it was somebody that played for the Bucks. So there was a bunch of stuff going
Yes.
on.
Yes.
So they were about to like not play, and it was like, please play. It's like, all right.
They had Magic come talk to him. Let me tell you something,
Hey,
guys.
y'all,
They
come
got
on.
everybody.
They gonna give you Starbucks.
Hey,
when you
guys.
finish.
Well, see, that's the reason why that's hilarious. That is hilarious.
Come on, man.
They're gonna
Magic
give you a
Johnson.
Starbucks after you finish. That is
He ain't
hilarious.
won no championships. That's what he said about AE.
But see, that's why I
That's
respect.
crazy.
That's why I appreciate Ice Cube and the Big Three, because a lot of them don't speak up because they feel that their money will dry up and they will no longer have an occupation. They won't be able to play anymore. Well, Ice Cube gave a lot of those brothers a new opportunity,
Yeah, he
and they
did.
get paid, and it has now been adopted now across multiple states.
Yeah.
The Big Three is moving on. It's
growing.
evolving now. So shout out to that because it is a black-owned industry, a full black-owned, I would say, area when it comes to what they're doing. So yeah, it's okay, y'all. You can stand up, speak the truth, have your money ducked off and invested into other things, and make sure the person who was handling your contract is doing it the right way.
You know how to do Ice Cube was doing the right thing? When they didn't call him for the Olympic 3-on-3, we would get our ass kicked.
And Michael Beasley would have been tearing that jump.
Man,
you know
what?
That's crazy.
Yeah, Beasley's
You say-
no joke.
You say that a lot of people that are in the Big Three, when they were in the league or around the league, they were considered like the misfits of the league.
Yeah.
Like Steve
Yep.
Jackson, even Iverson was one of the first
Yes.
ones. Mike
Oakley.
Beasley.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, everybody. So like that.
Yes.
That is.
And
that's
I
dope.
went to my
never put that
first.
together.
Ice Cube invited me to a Big Three game a couple months ago in Anaheim.
Oh, that's all
Gave me
right.
floor seats. My first game that I've ever been to, and when I say it was some of the most fun I've had, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. You been to a
They
Big Three?
compete.
I have not.
Oh man, it was amazing. It was
They
half
compete.
court too. Brought it back to the
Yeah.
hood, brother. It was amazing.
Old heads just hooping, bro.
Oh,
I'm telling
man.
you. I love
And they
that
talk. You see, Gary Payton about to get in a fight with somebody. It was like
Oh, that was at the Big Three?
yeah, he
Gary
was a
Payton
coach.
coaching
He
one
was
of
a
the
coach,
teams.
and they was
that's
just talking. It was
hard.
like a playground in an arena. It was just like
Nah,
Good.
Gary Payton talks junk. Like I met Gary Payton. I did Tommy T's. And he seen I had some height on me. He's like, you play ball? I was like, I play a little ball in college. I lock your ass up. Nice to meet you. I'm Tyler.
I was like,
right.
Right.
I would have said, brother, you hurt.
Yeah, I didn't play basketball in so long. Back up off me with that suit. You had on the big suit from the draft.
If you don't take this suit in,
Shout out to the Big Three, y'all.
Yeah,
That's
man.
wild,
One time for Cube, man.
they gonna
Yes,
look.
sir.
Yeah, you could tell David Stern don't like him because how did they let that slide? All them good players over there.
Well, they thought they would make examples out of them, and they ended up separating and creating something for themselves.
How you feel about the Olympic breakdancer from Australia?
White privilege.
Lord have mercy.
Boy, that's the whitest.
Man.
You,
Oh man.
They told her to get an Olympic breakdancing team. She was like, I just go.
she didn't want to call nobody
I'll
else
do it.
She took
in
the whole
Australia.
budget.
She's like the cultural studies professor of Australia. Or something.
You know what? That was embarrassing.
Yeah, it was.
That was truly embarrassing. The first year where breakdancing is entered into the Olympics and the last.
And she made it the last.
No, seriously.
Grand
I don't
opening, grand
understand that.
close.
And they didn't have true, I will say, New York-based hip-hop
Where it started.
breakdance.
Turbo and Ozone is alive. One of them alive. The light skin was dead, but the
I
one
think I seen one black person.
They had, I did
for
see
Paris,
other clips,
he,
and they
he
had
was
some
on the
decent
Paris
quotes.
team.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
it
she
was-
took it over so much.
When you type in breakdancing, her image is the one that
Oh,
pops
for
up.
sure.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
Oh, they
That's the only
whitewashed
thing I
us
don't like.
again. They got us again.
That's
Got
what
us
they did.
They took our coach.
So they put her image up there because, again, remember, history is controlled by the winner. So they put up the image of who they want you to think of when it comes to breakdancing, to slowly erase what is the true meaning of
saw
hip hop.
something said.
Man, let me tell you something. I will not let my spirit won't let that happen, brother.
Come on,
Oh, no,
the
as
dancing
it should.
spirit.
Let me
in
tell you
Reemo.
something, brother. Let me tell you something, brother.
Nah,
Look,
15
it's
years
about
from now, they gonna be like, let's
breakdance,
break dance.
Come
on, everybody.
I love dancing, brother. So that was personal. Seriously, but again,
Who won? Did the Asian country win? I felt like
I tell
If I
you,
had to
Tokyo,
put some
Japan
money
won.
I would.
Oh, yeah, I felt like
bet on
Japan was.
Yeah, I just don't think it was. I don't think it was proper. I don't think it was proper to do it the way they did, and then to highlight the least talented person.
Right.
In a
on
sub-
that.
0 points.
It said she was in a subway
Literally
uniform.
zero.
It was terrible, man.
And let me ask you a quick question, bro.
Google breakdancing.
If you have like some type of issue with your brother, what's a proper way to solve it?
Well, the first thing is we have what's called the 8 steps of atonement.
Okay, break it
You
down.
go through 8 specific steps. First thing you need to do is acknowledge the wrong. Like, let it be known that you actually are aware that you did something wrong. The biggest thing that most people don't want to do. First thing, I don't even want to admit I'm wrong. Okay, well then, damn, we can't go nowhere from here.
Sure.
What if I'm not wrong?
Well, then that's what. But see, that's the conversation. You got to sit down and have a conversation with your brother, right? Because the other thing is too, we go on this internet a little too fast, like some effeminate female dogs, when you should be talking to your brother like this.
Right.
I don't understand. Again, this is what is it called? This sparkle culture, some intellectual. Absolutely,
That's what we.
Sparkle culture?
It's sparkle, something like that. What is it called now? What it's these effeminate?
I'll take sparkle culture. That seems like
I've
that's
never
so
heard of
funny
that.
way to describe these
It's
dudes
a
with
whole
these persons.
movement of men now,
Sassy dudes.
very sassy, and being proud to just be.
They do
sassy.
long Texas.
Textual sound effects to them.
First of all, I feel
Right. No, seriously. So we don't even get involved in that nonsense, brother. The backbiting and the gossip and the slander. Like we haven't in the way we believe that it's almost illegal, right? Gossip and slander is forbidden. That's how we're taught. We don't even get involved in that. Why? Because gossip and slander is behind world wars. It is behind murders. It is behind killings.
For sure.
It is behind the destruction of nations and people because somebody went behind him and gossiped and lied and was backbiting and spreading rumors. No, we don't get involved in that. We know how far that can go. So just chop it off at the head and talk to each other like real men or real women. That's how a real man and woman handles business. That's all. That's how we do it, brother. And if you have an issue and if you don't even want to talk, then don't talk to nobody else about me, and I won't talk to nobody else but you. And the only thing we are obligated to do is say peace to each other when we see each other, at bare minimum. No animosity. We at least say peace or assalamu alaikum, brother.
Keep
That's
it
it.
cordial.
you can't go like that. Peace.
Hell no.
Hell no.
When you say the 8 steps of atonement, is that somewhere like you see that, or is that just something you've been taught?
Oh no, you can see that absolutely. Matter of fact, it's if you look up the Million Man March, because that's where it was, majorly highlighted in 1995. Minister Farrakhan, he had over 2 million black men on the steps of the mall in Washington D.C. in October of 1995 repeat the eight steps of atonement because he was saying we have not been good fathers to our children, we have not been good husbands to our wives, we have not been good brothers to our community and to our people. We have killed each other, we have raped and robbed each other. Like this is what he was saying. So he said we have to atone, one, with God first for not doing what the hell we supposed to be doing, and then 2, atone with each other.
Right.
So those 8 steps, you can look that up right now. 8 steps of atonement, Million Man March, or you can do first the Million Man March pledge, right? Because then that talks about you, I, will not harm my brother. I will protect my sister, etc. Then look up 8 Steps of Atonement. You will see them. There's full 8 steps in detail.
Was there another Million Man March planned?
The 20th year anniversary of the Million Man March that happened in 2015.
Okay.
10-10-15, where over 500,000 people showed up in person again. Nobody else has ever done that before in America. Minister Farrakhan is the only man. More people than Obama's inauguration. More people than Donald Trump's inauguration. No one has been able to call that many people. More than Dr. Martin Luther King when he did his I Have a Dream speech. No one has been able to do that. So, and I was there on the steps, and I saw the ocean of people in 2015. That was crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. No, brother, sincerely.
You don't think they ever going to gatherings at the Capitol now? It's just like, I don't know, brother.
Yep.
It's different meaning.
January
They
6th
might
kind of.
have killed that.
Meaning at a gathering at the Capitol.
Yeah, I mean, I spoke at one that was 2022, and that was from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, where Martin Luther King gave his I Have a Dream speech. I spoke from there in front of 30,000, and that was for health freedom. That was a mixture of black, white, that was Muslims, Jews, Christians, that was everybody across the spectrum, Democrats, Republicans, you name it, fighting for the freedom of the health of people, for the government not to mandate and force you to take any shots, mandate and force your children to go and be, forcefully indoctrinated into certain ways of behavior or thinking. All of that was for health freedom. So we stood and represented that and fought for that, and that was 2 years ago.
Well, how do we fight for health freedom when all the big companies own all the food companies and it's all processed stuff and it's no kind of options anywhere, and it's just like we doomed for the jump? It's like,
well, most people don't want to hear this part because this part means you got to work.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, you are in one of the most fertile locations on the planet, which is Georgia. The land is fertile, meaning when you put a seed in the land, you will get fruits, vegetables, you will get it. A lot of people have farms, and a lot of people are now growing more food. A lot of people are doing vertical farming. If you live in the hood, if you live in the projects, you can grow up.
Yeah.
Little pot like this and grow your own fruits and vegetables.
Right.
This is what we have to do. You have these different companies. You have CRISPR as a company. You have All Things Bugs as a company, which is sponsored by Bill Gates, where they are pushing, not just pushing, they're already doing this. They were sponsored by the Department of Defense and DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, to come out with insect-based foods. I'm talking about cricket protein powder. I'm talking about insect foods. They have pasta made out of insects. They have protein powder made out of insects. They have spaghetti made out of insects. This is what is happening right now. One company, because we refuse to get our mouths out of Satan's kitchen. If you're not going to feed yourself, don't complain about what they give you. That's all.
nobody with no roast spaghetti.
I'm serious, brother. They are saying that insects are the #1 untapped source of protein, micronutrients.
They just trying to make money, man. They just
selling it.
They gonna do it on TikTok.
We're running out of food.
No, brother, that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
So we have to grow our own food. We have no choice. That's the one thing people don't want to hear is, well, what about the solution? The solution is grow your own damn food. Well, I can't. No, yes, you can. Go to the farmer's market, spend that $10, $20, $30, $40, $50. A lot of them take EBT. Let's go here.
No, for sure.
All right, a lot of them take EBT.
They
It's
do.
food.
Yeah.
Right? Find out the farmer's market in your city. Sometimes it's on the Tuesday, sometimes on Thursday.
Yep.
Go over there, get them fruits, them vegetables, get those farm fresh eggs if you eat eggs. Go ahead and do that. Keep the seeds from the fruit and start to grow them. That's all. It doesn't take much. It's not hard to do. Stop complaining about the problem. This enemy does not give a damn about nobody. They are coming out with more chemicals, more ways of helping us to destroy ourselves. If we don't feed ourselves, we cannot complain. That's all. That's where it is now, bro.
Right.
I mean, black people don't even pass down ingredients. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't pass down recipes. There ain't no recipes. Like, we like one generation away from potato salad. Like,
Yeah.
the way grandmama used to make that shit.
Still happening.
That's hilarious.
Man.
Still happening.
Man, shout out to all those who are growing, because now I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lilo, man. We got a
Lilo.
There you go.
He farms in Southwest Atlanta. Him and Furg got a show coming out. He got goats. He got
There you go.
the community. You can get stuff from the farm if you just work on the farm.
Yeah, you work
There
on
you
the farm
go.
for a day, you can take some vegetables.
Take some
home.
vegetables.
So I want to ask you this, but I want to give a note to our viewers before you give an answer. So
Yes.
your maybe the news or maybe it comes across your phone. There's an assassination attempt
Ugh.
on Donald J. Trump. I want to know, what your thoughts and opinions are on that. But before you give us that, want to say goodbye to everybody on our YouTube page.
Hey, bye-bye.
Everybody on our Patreon. If you
Bye.
want,
Ooh, this gonna get good
that's
too.
where you're gonna have to be. If you want the words of the week, that's where you're gonna have to be. So we love y'all and see y'all over there.
Go to that Patreon.
Let's get it.